A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's an impressive 5 for 8. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Indians will have to deal with a real threat to run from the get-go.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. from the stretch. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Turner is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And now Bryce Harper, first at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Soft liner toward short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High and deep to right center. Judge looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-2 Cleveland. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. On to first, and it's dropped. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play?
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees 2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Turner is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 2-0 now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tribe lead this one 4-3.
A 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 34, Zach McAllister.
Aaron Judge will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's 6-4 New York.
On base any way possible.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Mejia at third with nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
To an 0 count, here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? LeMahieu. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. No, now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Vizquel rounds third and is striding for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Into the box, Albert Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Payoff pitch one more time, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Two out with the man at first. Ripped down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians lead it 7-6. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Cody Allen.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Harper.
Andrew Miller comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Martin Prado come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Martin Prado.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and it misses ball 4. So just like that, this ball game is tied.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And now Bryce Harper. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 to make a man.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Ball and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
But he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Bell. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts.
Don't let him score!
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Prado is under it. And the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Indians 8 and the Yankees 7. Dan Otero takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Otero.
Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gary Sanchez.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Bell looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Adam Warren is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 1-0, and now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Stepping in now, Albert Bell. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
You can do it.
Hit down the line at first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt near the first base bag. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 11-8. Here's Bryce Harper now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 on its way. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Two out, nobody on. Last chance for the Yankees. Stays alive, still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
All right, let's go.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
The 0-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Cleveland Indians crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Dan Otero wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.